My beloved child, stop. Do not move your finger. Do not scroll past this voice. This is not a coincidence, and this is not an accident of an algorithm. This moment has been ordained by me before the foundations of the earth were laid. You have been asking for a sign. You have been whispering into the void, wondering if anyone is listening, wondering if I have forgotten you. I am here. I am speaking directly to your spirit right now. I have paused the world around you. I have arrested your attention because there is an urgent message I must deliver to your heart. You are standing at the edge of a precipice, and you feel like you are about to fall. But I have come to catch you. I have come to tell you that what you are believing for is already on the way. But you must stop running and listen. I know you are tired. I do not mean the kind of tired that a night of sleep can fix. I am talking about a deep, soul-weary exhaustion that has settled into your bones. I know you are about to skip this message because your hope has been deferred so many times that you are afraid to believe again. You are protecting your heart from another disappointment. But listen to me, my precious one. I am not a man that I should lie. I am not a distant force watching you suffer from afar. I am your father, and I have interrupted your day because I saw what happened last night. I saw the tears you shed when the lights went out. I saw you staring at the ceiling, mind racing with worries that you cannot speak aloud to anyone else. You think you hid it well, but I saw every tear. I caught every single one. Before I reveal the breakthrough that I have prepared for you, I need you to acknowledge my presence. I need you to stop hiding. You have been feeling invisible, like you are screaming underwater and no one can hear you. But I hear you. I see you. I need you to take a step of faith right now and declare that you are listening. Do not let this moment pass you by like so many others. Before we go any further, I want you to make a mark in the spirit realm. If you are ready to receive the answer to the prayer you have been too afraid to utter, declare your presence before me. Type, "I am here, Lord," or type the number 7007 in the comments to open the gates of heaven and signal to the angels that you are ready to receive. Do this now. Do not hesitate. My child, you are not behind. You are being built. You feel like you are breaking, but I tell you, you are becoming. The pressure you have been feeling is not the crushing of a tomb. It is the pressing of an olive to produce the purest oil. But you have been fighting this battle alone for too long. You have tried to fix it with your own strength, your own logic, and your own plans, and it has left you drained. I am here to take the wheel. I am here to fight for you. But you must align yourself with me. You must come into agreement with this family of believers that I am gathering right now. I ask you to join this sanctuary of faith. Press the like button and subscribe to this channel right now. This is not about a video. This is about joining a family that stands in the gap for one another. When you press that button, you are signaling your agreement with heaven. You are saying, "Lord, I am listening. I am connected." Do it as an act of faith. I saw the heaviness in your chest when you woke up this morning. I saw the way you looked in the mirror and didn't recognize the person staring back because of the grief and the stress. You have been carrying the weight of the world. Worrying about bills, worrying about your children, worrying about your health, worrying about a future that seems dark. You have felt like a failure because things haven't happened as fast as you thought they would. But I am the God of timing. I am never late. I am never early. I am always right on time. And this is your time. If you turn away now, you are turning away from the very answer you requested. I have a way out for you. I have a solution that you have not seen because you have been looking at the storm instead of looking at me. I am begging you, my child, do not let your distractions steal your destiny. Stay with me. Let me speak life back into your dry bones. What comes next is the validation of your pain and the revelation of your purpose. You need to hear this. My beloved, I want to speak to the deepest part of your spirit right now, to the part of you that feels crushed under a weight no one else can see. To the world, you look like you are holding it together. You walk, you talk, you work, and you function. But I see the truth. I see the invisible burden strapped to your back that grows heavier with every passing day. I know that waking up has become the hardest part of your day. I see you in those first few seconds of consciousness, before your feet even touch the floor, when the reality of your situation crashes down on you like a tidal wave. I see the physical heaviness in your chest, that tightness that feels like a stone has been surgically implanted next to your heart. You take a deep breath, trying to expand your lungs, but the anxiety restricts you, whispering that today will be just as hard as yesterday. I see you sitting on the edge of your bed, head in your hands, gathering the strength just to stand up. You are so tired, my child. Not the kind of tired that comes from a long day of work, but a deep, marrow-sucking exhaustion that sleep does not cure. You have been running a marathon with no finish line in sight. You have been carrying the emotional baggage of your family, the financial stress of your household, and the broken pieces of your own dreams. You feel like a mule that is being loaded with more and more straw, and you are terrified that one more straw will break your back. I am here to tell you that I feel that weight too. You are not carrying it alone, even though it feels that way. I am holding you up even when you feel you are collapsing. I see the mask you put on before you walk out the door. I see you in the mirror, splashing water on your face, forcing a smile that doesn't reach your eyes. You are putting on a brave face because you feel you have no choice. You think, if I crumble, everything falls apart. If I show them I am weak, who will take care of them? So you swallow your tears. You push down the lump in your throat. You walk into your workplace or your school or your family gathering and you say, I am fine. You tell them everything is okay. But I hear the silent scream behind those words. I hear your spirit crying out, I am not fine, I am drowning. Is there anyone who truly sees me? I see you navigating through conversations, nodding and laughing at the right times while your mind is a million miles away, calculating numbers, replaying regrets, and simulating worst-case scenarios. You are present in body, but your spirit is trapped in a prison of worry. People compliment you on your strength. They say, you are so strong, you handle everything so well. They do not know that your strength is actually a desperate survival mechanism. They do not see that you are trembling on the inside. You have been strong for so long that you have forgotten what it feels like to be held, to be vulnerable, to be the one who is taken care of. I see the moments when you are finally alone, perhaps in your car or in the bathroom, and the mask slips for just a second. The exhaustion washes over you, and you wonder, how much longer can I keep this up? You feel like you are walking on a tightrope over a canyon, and the wind is picking up. My precious one, I did not create you to live in this state of perpetual survival. I did not design your shoulders to carry the weight of the world. That is my job. The burden you are carrying is too heavy because it is not yours to carry. You have picked up loads that belong to others, and you have picked up worries that belong to tomorrow. I see you constantly checking your phone, hoping for good news, but expecting bad news. I see the way you wince when an unknown number calls, fearing it is a debt collector or another emergency. You are living in a state of high alert, your nervous system fried, constantly waiting for the other shoe to drop. This hypervigilance is draining your life force. You are pouring from an empty cup, giving and giving, until you are dry, scraping the bottom of the barrel for just a drop of energy to get through the hour. But hear me now, I see you. I see the sacrifice. I see the silent battles you fight that win no medals and get no applause. I am the God who sees Hagar in the wilderness, and I am the God who sees you in your overwhelming stress. You are not invisible to me. Your pain is not hidden from my eyes. I am counting every sigh, every groan, every moment you hold your breath. And because I see it, I can heal it. Because I see the weight, I can lift it. You are coming to the end of your own strength, and that is exactly where my strength begins. Do not despise this weakness, for it is the open door for my power to enter. My child, I want to talk to you about the nights. I want to talk about the hours between midnight and 3 a.m. when the rest of the world is asleep, but you are wide awake. I see the battle that rages when the lights go out. You lie there in the darkness, staring at the ceiling, and the silence of the room becomes deafening because the noise in your head gets so loud. I see you turning to the left, then to the right, trying to find a position where your soul doesn't hurt, but there is no comfortable position for a broken heart. You watch the clock change numbers, calculating how much sleep you are losing, terrified of the alarm going off because you haven't rested yet. I see the tears that you refuse to let fall during the day. They collect like a river behind a dam, waiting for the safety of the dark to break free. I see you burying your face in the pillow, so no one in the next room hears you sob. You have become an expert at silent crying, shaking in the dark, letting the hot tears soak into the fabric while you scream on the inside. You ask me, God, how did I get here? Why is this happening to me? How much more can I take? I hear those questions, my love. I hear the desperation in your breath. You feel like you are in a pit that is too deep to climb out of, and the darkness feels like it is swallowing you whole. I see the movie reel that plays in your mind on repeat. You replay the mistakes of the past, torturing yourself with what ifs and if onlys. You replay the words that were spoken against you, letting them cut you over and over again. And then the reel switches to the future, a future that looks terrifying to you right now. I see the specific fear that grips your stomach when you think about your finances. I see the stack of bills on the counter that you are afraid to open. I see you doing the math in your head over and over, trying to make the numbers work, but they just don't add up. You are robbing Peter to pay Paul, juggling responsibilities, terrified that one slip will cause the whole house of cards to collapse. I know the shame you feel about this lack. You look at others and wonder why it seems so easy for them while you have to fight for every single crumb. You wonder if you have failed, if you are being punished, or if you are just destined to struggle forever. You worry about your children, fearing you cannot give them what they deserve. You worry about your parents, fearing you cannot help them as they age. This anxiety is a thief. It steals your peace, it steals your sleep, and it steals your joy. It whispers that you are running out of time, running out of options, and running out of hope. But I am here to stop that thief. I want you to do something for me right now. I want you to stop whatever you are doing. Take your hand, your physical hand, and place it firmly over your heart. Can you feel that beating? Can you feel that rhythm that is not just biology? That is my echo in you. That is my rhythm. As long as that heart is beating, I am not done with you. That anxiety that is making your heart race, I am calming it now. Peace, be still. I am placing my hand over your hand right now. I am synchronizing my heart with yours. I am drying the tears that no one else saw. You are not crying into a void. You are crying into my hands. I store every tear you shed in a bottle. They are precious to me because they are the liquid prayers of your soul. I am washing away the trauma of those sleepless nights. I am telling you that the financial grip is breaking. I am telling you that the loneliness is ending. You have felt like you are in a dark tunnel, but I am the light that is coming toward you. You are not buried. You are planted. And like a seed in the dark soil, it feels like the end, but it is actually the beginning of a new life. The breaking you feel is actually the breaking open of the shell so that your destiny can emerge. Breathe, my child. Breathe in my peace. Let go of the tension in your jaw. Drop your shoulders. I am holding you. I am watching over you while you sleep. I am fighting the battles you are too exhausted to fight. The river of tears is turning into a river of living water. Rest now, for I am taking over the night watch. My child, let us speak of the deepest wound of all, the wound of betrayal. I see the scar on your back that you try to hide from the world. It is not a scar from a stranger. If it were an enemy, you could have borne it. No, this wound came from someone you invited to your table. It came from someone you prayed for, someone you sacrificed, for someone you trusted with the secrets of your heart. I saw the moment the shift happened. I saw the coldness enter their eyes. I saw the hushed whispers behind your back. I know the sting of the kiss of Judas. You have asked me, Lord, why did you let them hurt me? Why did you let me get close to them if they were only going to leave? I hear the echo of your loneliness. You feel like you are walking through a crowded room, yet you are completely alone. You feel like a foreigner in your own family, a stranger among your colleagues. You pour yourself out for others. You are the listener, the giver, the fixer. But when you are the one bleeding, when you are the one in need, the room suddenly goes quiet. You look around for a hand to hold, but everyone is busy. Everyone has an excuse. You have realized that while you would cross oceans for them, they will not even cross a puddle for you. This realization has broken something inside of you. It has made you want to build walls to lock the door of your heart and throw away the key so that no one can ever hurt you again. I see you sitting in that isolation, feeling like it is you against the world. You feel misunderstood, mislabeled, and judged by people who do not know the half of your story. They see your glory, but they do not know your story. They see your stumbling, but they do not see the invisible heavy chains you are dragging. You feel abandoned, cast aside like a broken vessel that is no longer useful. You have cried out to me, God, where are you? Even you feel distant. But listen to me now, my beloved. You are not alone. You have never been alone. When they walked out, I walked in. When they silenced you, I leaned in closer to hear you. I want you to understand a hard truth. I allowed them to leave because they could not go where I am taking you. Their rejection was my protection. If they had stayed, they would have anchored you to your past. They would have capped your potential. They were attached to who you were, not who you are becoming. The loneliness you feel is not a punishment. It is a consecration. I have set you apart. I have cleared the room so that you can hear my voice without the distortion of their opinions. I am the friend who sticks closer than a brother. I am the one who stayed when the money ran out. I am the one who held you when you were unlovable. Those people who left, let them go. Release the bitterness. Release the need for their validation. You do not need their apology to heal. My love is enough to fill every crack they left in your soul. I am becoming your mother, your father, your husband, your best friend. I am filling the empty chairs at your table with my presence. Do not fear the solitude, for it is in the wilderness that I speak the clearest. You are being stripped of human reliance so that you can be clothed in divine power. The crowd may have turned their backs, but the host of heaven is cheering for you. You are surrounded by a cloud of witnesses. Lift your head, my child. The world may have rejected you, but I have chosen you. and my choice is the only one that matters. You are accepted in the Beloved. You are mine, and I am enough. My child, now that I have held your heart and validated your pain, I must open your eyes to the spiritual reality behind your struggle. You have spent countless hours asking me why. You have asked, why is my life so much harder than everyone else's? Why does it feel like every time I take one step forward, something knocks me 2 steps back? Is there a curse on me? Have I done something wrong? You look at others who seem to glide through life with ease, while you have to fight for every inch of ground. You have begun to believe the lie that you are unlucky, or that I am punishing you for past mistakes. I need you to erase that thought from your mind immediately. Hear me clearly. You are not being punished. You are being targeted. And there is a massive difference. You are not facing this opposition because you are weak. You are facing it because you are dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. You are not a victim of bad luck. You are a high-value target in the spiritual realm. The intensity of the battle you are facing is not an indication of your sin. It is an indication of your significance. If you were insignificant, the enemy would not waste his ammunition on you. He ignores those who are asleep. He ignores those who have no destiny. But he has unleashed his fury against you because he sees what you carry. Understand this spiritual law. Thieves do not break into empty houses. They only attack where there is treasure. The enemy is attacking you so violently because he sees the gold inside of you that you cannot even see yourself yet. He sees the generational curses that are about to end with you. He sees the businesses, the ministries, the creativity, and the healing that are going to flow through your hands. He knows that if you ever wake up to your true identity, you will cause severe damage to his kingdom. So he has tried to break you. He has tried to distract you with drama, drain you with debt, and paralyze you with fear. He wants you to quit before you reach the finish line. The reason the attacks have ramped up recently, the reason everything seems to be going wrong at once, is because you are close. You are right at the threshold of a breakthrough. The enemy always fights the hardest when he knows his time is short. He is trying to induce a miscarriage of your destiny. He wants you to abort the dream I placed in your womb. But he is too late. You are still standing. You are reading this message. That means his plan has failed. You have looked at the size of the giant in front of you and felt small. But I want you to look again. The size of the giant is actually the confirmation of the size of your destiny. I do not give big assignments to small people. I do not give giant-slaying anointing to those who are meant to live mediocre lives. The pressure you feel is the pressure of the diamond being formed. The heat you are in is the refiner's fire, burning away the impurities so that you can come forth as pure gold. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start saying, I am ready for what is coming through me. You were born for a time such as this. You were designed for the battlefield. The warrior spirit inside you is waking up. The enemy thought he could bury you, but he didn't know you were a seed. Everything he threw at you to kill you, the dirt, the rain, the darkness, I am using to make you grow. You are not breaking down. You are breaking through. Stand your ground, my chosen one. The reason for the attack is the magnitude of the blessing, and the blessing is about to overtake you. My child, I know you feel like you are wandering in circles. You look at the landscape of your life, and it looks dry, barren, and unchanging. You feel like you have been stuck in the same place for years, fighting the same battles, facing the same mountains. You feel like the Israelites who left Egypt, but had not yet entered Canaan. You are in the middle, and I know the middle is the hardest place to be. It is the space between the promise given and the promise fulfilled. It is the place where your old life is gone, but your new life has not yet begun. You feel exposed. You feel thirsty. You ask me, Lord, have I taken a wrong turn? Did I miss your voice? Hear me. You are not lost. You are exactly where I need you to be. You are in the wilderness, yes. But the wilderness is not a place of death. It is a place of transition. It is the hallway to the palace. I did not lead the Israelites the short way because they were not ready for war. I took them the long way to prepare their hearts. And right now, I am taking you through a process that feels slow, but it is necessary. I am not just bringing you to a new level. I am preparing you for it. If I brought you into the promised land with an enslaved mindset, you would turn the blessing into a curse. I am using this time to get Egypt out of you. I am detoxing your spirit from fear, from lack, and from reliance on the world system. Do not mistake this isolation for abandonment. I have hidden you on purpose. I have pulled you away from the noise, the crowds, and the distractions because I am jealous for your attention. In the seasons of plenty, you were busy. But here in the dry place, you have learned to listen. You have learned to pray, not just with your lips, but with your gut. This hidden season is your incubation period. You are like a seed buried in the dirt. To the world, it looks like you have been buried, but in reality, you have been planted. You are developing roots, deep roots that will hold you steady when the winds of success finally blow. You are not invisible. You are being developed in the dark room of heaven. Understand this. You are in the divine waiting room. But do not view this waiting as passive. It is active. The waiting room is a construction site. I am working on your character. I am expanding your capacity. You have asked for big things. You have asked for the overflow, the influence, the restoration. But real blessings are heavy. They carry the weight of glory. If I gave you the weight of the blessing before you had the spiritual muscles to carry it, it would crush you. I love you too much to give you a blessing that would destroy you. I am strengthening your shoulders. I am testing your integrity. I am teaching you patience not as a punishment, but as a power. This is your final exam. You are taking the discouragement test. The enemy is whispering that it will never happen, that you are foolish for believing. He wants you to complain, to give up, to turn back. But this is the moment you must stand the tallest. I am watching how you handle the delay. I am watching how you treat people when you are hurting. I am watching if you will still praise me when the barn is empty. If you believe that I am preparing you for something greater than you can imagine, I want you to make a declaration of trust right now. Do not just spectate, participate. Press the like button on this video to signify that you are passing the test. Subscribe to this channel to lock arms with this family, showing the enemy that you are not giving up in the wilderness. By doing this, you are saying, Lord, I trust your timing more than my desire. Show me your faithfulness in the dry land, and I will pour out rivers in the desert. The wilderness is about to bloom. My child, listen closely to the promise I have anchored in eternity for you. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. You have been staring at the obstacle in front of you for so long that you have memorized every detail of its size and terror. You have analyzed your situation from every angle, calculated every possible outcome, and your logic has concluded it is impossible. There is no way out. You see the bank account balance, and it says impossible. You see the medical report, and it says impossible. You see the broken relationship, and it says impossible. But I need you to understand who is speaking to you. I am not a God who is limited by your logic. I am not a God who needs raw materials to build. I am the God who created the universe out of nothing. I am the God who parts the Red Sea when the enemy is closing in. You are looking for a natural solution, but I am orchestrating a supernatural strategy. You see a wall, I see a door. You see a dead end, I see a highway. What looks like a checkmate to you is simply the setup for my greatest move. I specialize in dead ends. When you have run out of options, you are finally in the perfect position for a miracle. As long as you have a plan B, you are relying on yourself. But when you are cornered, when your back is against the wall, that is when I step in as the waymaker. Do you remember when the Israelites were trapped between the army of Pharaoh and the deep sea? They panicked. They cried out. They thought they were going to die. But I did not need a bridge. And I did not need a boat. I used the wind. I split the waters. I made a path on dry ground where there had never been a path before. I am about to do the same for you. I am going to make a way where there seems to be no way. The solution will not come from where you expected. You are looking at the front door, waiting for it to open. But I am unlocking a side gate you didn't even know existed. I will use people you haven't met yet. I will use resources that have been hidden until this very moment. I will change laws, shift policies, and turn the hearts of kings just to favor you. Stop trying to figure out how. The how is not your business. The how is my business. Your business is to believe. Your intellect is trying to solve a spiritual equation, and it is exhausting you. Surrender your need to understand the mechanics of the miracle. Stop looking at the height of the mountain and start looking at the power of your Maker. I am not just a waymaker. I am the way. The path is already cut. The provision is already stored. The answer is already dispatched. I do not need the economy to be good to bless you. I do not need the approval of man to promote you. I operate outside of the system. I can make water flow from a rock. I can make ravens feed you. I can make a coin appear in the mouth of a fish. Do not limit me to what you can see with your physical eyes. Close your eyes for a moment and visualize the wall in front of you crumbling. See the path opening up. Walk in that vision. Walk in that authority. The roadblock is an illusion. The breakthrough is the reality. I am moving the pieces on the board right now. Watch and see the salvation of the Lord. My child, today, I am doing surgery on your family tree. I am going to the very root of the struggles that have plagued you. You have wondered why certain cycles keep repeating in your life. You have seen the pattern of poverty that followed your grandfather and your father, and now it is trying to attach itself to you. You have seen the pattern of broken marriages, the pattern of addiction, the pattern of depression, or the pattern of premature death. You have fought against it, but it feels like an invisible rubber band keeps pulling you back to the same place of defeat. You have thought, this is just my lot in life. I am here to tell you, it is not your lot. It is a lie. These are not coincidences. These are chains. These are generational curses that have been handed down like a dark inheritance. But hear the decree of the Lord of hosts. Today, it stops with you. You are the cycle breaker. I have chosen you out of your entire lineage to be the one who stands in the gap of and says, enough is enough. I have given you the spiritual authority to shatter what has held your family captive for decades. The buck stops at your feet. The trauma stops at your door. The lack stops in your bank account. I am severing the spiritual umbilical cord that connects you to the failures of the past. I am taking the sword of the Spirit and cutting the ties of iniquity. I declare over your life that the spirit of poverty is broken. You will not struggle like your ancestors did. You will not scrape by. You will not borrow. You will lend. I declare that the spirit of infirmity is broken. That sickness that runs in the family has just run into the blood of Jesus, and it cannot pass. I declare that the spirit of divorce and loneliness is broken. You will build a home that is a sanctuary of peace and lasting love. Do not accept the diagnosis of hereditary as a final verdict. Your DNA has been rewritten by my spirit. You have a new bloodline now. You are royalty. The demons that tormented your parents will tremble when they see you because they will see my mark upon you. You are not a victim of your history. You are the architect of your future. I am empowering you to clear the land. You are fighting this battle now so that your children and your children's children will never have to fight it. You are paying the price for their freedom. I want you to visualize those heavy, rusty chains falling off your wrists and ankles right now. Hear the sound of them hitting the floor. Clang, clang, clang. You are free. Walk in that freedom. Do not pick the chains back up. Do not agree with the old labels. When the enemy tries to whisper, "You are just like your father," you shout back, "No, I am a child of the Most High God." The curse is reversed into a blessing. The stumbling block is turned into a stepping stone. Stand tall, my warrior. The prison door is open. Step out. My child, prepare your heart, for we are now entering the Holy of Holies of your deliverance. I want to speak to you about provision. I know the knot that forms in your stomach when you check your bank balance. I know the humiliation of having to say no to things you need because the funds are not there. I know the sleepless nights calculating how to stretch a penny into a dollar. You have lived in a season of not enough for so long that you have started to believe that poverty is your portion. You have started to believe that you are destined to struggle to scrape and to barely survive. But I am the God who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, and the silver and gold are mine. Today I am declaring an end to the famine in your house. I am shifting the spiritual atmosphere over your finances right now. You are about to witness a transfer of wealth that logic cannot explain. I am not talking about a mere pay raise or a lucky break. I am talking about a supernatural overturning of your financial status. The years that the locusts have eaten the money, lost to bad decisions, to theft, to medical bills, to unfair circumstances, I am restoring to you sevenfold. I am opening the windows of heaven and pouring out a blessing that you will not have room enough to receive. Get your containers ready. Expand your vision. Do not limit what I can do by what your paycheck says. Your job is not your source. I am your source. Your job is just one channel, but I have 1,000 channels. Listen to me. I am declaring a supernatural cancellation of debt in your life. That mountain of obligation that hangs over your head like a dark cloud is about to crumble. I know you cannot see how it will happen. You look at the interest rates and the principal amounts, and it seems impossible to pay off in this lifetime. But I am the God of the Jubilee. I am releasing wisdom to you on how to manage resources, and I am releasing favor to you with creditors. Watch for unexpected checks in the mail. Watch for refunds you did not apply for. Watch for debts being wiped clean by administrative errors that are actually divine interventions. I am breaking the back of the spirit of debt so that you can run freely into your destiny. For too long you have been chasing money, working yourself to the bone, trading your health for coins. That dynamic ends today. I am commanding blessings to chase you. I am commanding opportunities to hunt you down. You will not have to force doors open. They will swing wide before you even knock. Business ideas will download into your spirit that will generate wealth for generations. Promotions will come to you that you are not qualified for on paper, but you are qualified by my anointing. Clients and customers will be drawn to you as if by a magnet. You are entering a season where your yes will yield a harvest that used to take 10 years of toil to produce. But understand this, my chosen one. I am not blessing you just so you can be comfortable. I am blessing you so you can be a conduit. I am raising you up to be a kingdom financier. The reason the enemy has fought your finances so hard is because he knows that you have a generous heart. He knows that if you have resources, you will feed the hungry, you will build the churches, you will help the widows. He wants to keep you poor, to keep you powerless. But I am trusting you with the overflow. I am putting resources into your hands because I know your hands will stay open. You will be a lender, not a borrower. You will be the head, not the tail. Receive this financial shift. It is already in motion. The drought is over. The rain is here. My child, I am turning the page on the chapter of your loneliness. I know you have felt the sting of rejection. You have poured your love into people who treated it like water, spilling it on the ground without a second thought. You have been the one to reach out, the one to apologize, the one to try and hold the pieces together, only to be met with silence or indifference. You have looked at your phone, waiting for a message that never comes, wondering if there is something wrong with you. You have wondered why you attract those who take, but never give. You have walked through seasons where you felt completely misunderstood, even by those closest to you. But I am healing the wounds of your heart today. I am removing the scar tissue of past betrayals so that you can love again without fear. I am sending destiny helpers into your life. These are not just random acquaintances. These are souls I have handpicked to walk with you into your next level. You will know them by their spirit. You will not have to explain yourself to them. They will understand you. You will not have to beg for their time. They will pursue you. You will not have to wear a mask around them. They will love the authentic you. I am bringing people who are assignment aligned. They carry the keys to doors you need to open, and you carry the keys to theirs. This is not just friendship. This is a divine alliance. The days of fighting alone are over. I am bringing you a tribe that will hold up your arms when you are weary, just as Aaron and Hur held up the arms of Moses. And for those who walked away, for those who spoke ill of you, for those who tried to assassinate your character, do not seek revenge. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. I am handling them. You do not need to clear your name. I am vindicating you. I am preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. They thought they buried you, but they will be forced to watch you rise. They will see my favor resting upon you so heavily that they will have no choice but to acknowledge that I am with you. I will make your enemies your footstool. The very people who close the door on you will watch as I open a palace gate for you. Do not look back at Sodom. Do not look back at who left. Keep your eyes forward, for who is coming is far greater than who is gone. I am also touching your home. I see the friction, the cold wars, and the distance between family members. I am releasing a spirit of reconciliation. I am turning the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the children to the fathers. That prodigal child you have cried over, I am chasing them down with my goodness. They cannot outrun my love. They are coming home. That marriage that feels dead, I am breathing resurrection life into it. I am replacing the spirit of heaviness with the garment of praise. Laughter is returning to your dinner table. Peace is returning to your bedroom. I am restoring the years that the cankerworm has eaten in your relationships. You will be loved, you will be celebrated, and you will be cherished, for you are my precious child. My child, I want to speak peace to the storm that is raging inside your mind and your body. I know that the battle you have been fighting has not just been spiritual, it has been physical. I see the toll that the stress, the worry, and the heartbreak have taken on your vessel. You have been running on adrenaline and cortisol for so long that your body is screaming for rest. I see the mysterious aches, the chronic fatigue that coffee cannot fix, the tension headaches that wrap around your skull like a vice. You have visited doctors, you have taken tests, and you have searched for answers. But the root of this infirmity is the burden you have been carrying. But hear me now, I am Jehovah Rapha, the Lord your healer, and I am walking through the corridors of your body right now. I am placing my hand upon your head. I am commanding the racing thoughts to cease. I know that your mind feels like a browser with 1,000 tabs open, freezing and crashing under the load. You overthink every decision, you replay every conversation, and you construct doomsday scenarios that haven't happened. This mental torment ends now. I am giving you the gift of a sound mind. I am clearing the brain fog that has made it hard to focus. I am deleting the files of trauma and the viruses of fear. Where there was confusion, I am releasing clarity. Where there was panic, I am releasing a peace that surpasses all human understanding. A peace that will guard your heart and your mind like a fortress. I am touching your sleep. For too long, the enemy has stolen your rest. You have tossed and turned, visited by nightmares, or woken by a jolt of anxiety at 3:00 a.m. Sleep is my gift to my beloved, and I am returning it to you. Tonight, when you lay your head down, you will sleep the sleep of the righteous. It will be deep, restorative, and sweet. You will no longer wake up feeling heavier than when you went to bed. I am rewiring your nervous system to come out of fight or flight mode and enter into rest and digest mode. I am lowering the high blood pressure caused by worry. I am untying the knots in your stomach. I am soothing the inflammation in your joints. Receive my healing power flowing from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. I am repairing the damage done by years of stress. I am renewing your youth like the eagles. I am boosting your immune system. I am regulating your hormones. Listen to me. You need your strength for where I am taking you. The assignment ahead of you is great, and it requires a body that is full of vitality. You will not limp into your destiny. You will run into it. You will not be bedridden when the door opens. You will be standing tall, full of energy, eyes bright and spirit soaring. Do not accept the label of sickly or fragile. That is not your identity. Your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, and I am cleansing my temple. I am driving out every sickness, every disease, and every weakness that tries to attach itself to you. I breathe life into your lungs. I speak strength into your bones. The heavy fog of depression is lifting, replaced by the joy of the Lord, which is your strength. You are being put back together, piece by piece, cell by cell. Rise up, my child. Your healing has begun. Walk in your wholeness. My child, I've spoken to you about the what and the why. But now I must speak to you about the when. I am a God of order, and I am a God of appointed times. There is a season for sowing, and there is a season for reaping, and I am telling you today, your season of reaping has arrived. You have been waiting for someday for a long time. You have been praying, Lord, when will it be my turn? I am shifting your timeline from someday to suddenly. I am putting a timestamp on your breakthrough. I want you to mark this moment. I want you to look at the date, because for the next 7 days, I am going to move in your life with a velocity that will make your head spin. The number 7 is my number of completion, my number of perfection. It is the number of days I took to create the world and rest. In these next 7 days, I am bringing the chaos of your life into divine order. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus 14:14. This is your command for this week, be still. This does not mean you do nothing. It means you stop worrying. It means you stop trying to manipulate the outcome. It means you take your hands off the steering wheel and let me drive. You have been fighting so hard trying to force doors open, trying to convince people to help you. Stop it. Rest. The battle is not yours. It is mine. While you are resting, I am working. While you are sleeping, I am arranging. I am fighting battles in boardrooms you are not in. I am softening hearts that have been hardened against you. I am lining up the resources that are currently out of your reach. Your striving is delaying the miracle. Your surrender will release it. In the next 168 hours, I want you to be on high alert. Do not live on autopilot. Watch for the signs. A specific phone call is coming that will change the trajectory of your career. An email is coming that contains the yes you have been desperate to hear. A notification on your bank app is coming that will make you weep with relief. It might come from a stranger. It might come from a forgotten source. It might be a debt that is suddenly forgiven or a check that arrives in the mail. I am dispatching angels of provision and favor to your address right now. Do not dismiss the small beginnings. A casual conversation this week could lead to the contract of a lifetime. A chance meeting could introduce you to your future spouse. I am asking you to posture yourself for receipt. When you wake up each morning of these 7 days, do not complain. Do not let the first words out of your mouth be words of stress. Instead say, Lord, I am ready. I am watching. I am receiving. If you grumble, you delay the blessing. If you worry, you block the flow. Treat this week like a holy week. Clean your house, prepare your space, and dress like you are expecting a VIP guest because the King of Glory is visiting your situation. The delay is over. The acceleration has begun. You are entering a zone of supernatural favor. By this time next week, you will have a testimony that will shock those who doubted you. Hold on. It is coming. My beloved child, we have reached the most critical moment of this divine encounter. Everything I have spoken to you in the last few minutes, the validation of your pain, and the explanation of your battle, the promise of provision and the timeline of miracles, is hanging in the spiritual atmosphere right now. It is like rain clouds, heavy with water waiting to burst over your dry land. But there is one final step you must take to pull this blessing down from the invisible realm into your physical reality. We must cut a covenant. A covenant is not just a promise. It is a binding agreement sealed by sacrifice and faith. Today, the sacrifice is not the blood of bulls or goats. It is the sacrifice of your praise and the surrender of your doubt. You stand at the border of your new life. The old you, the victim, the borrower, the lonely, the sick, must be left behind here at the altar. You cannot take the old heavy garments into the new palace. I am extending my hand to you right now. Will you take it? Will you trust me enough to let go of the control you have been clutching so tightly? This is the moment of the great exchange. You give me your ashes. I give you my beauty. You give me your mourning. I give you my oil of joy. You give me your spirit of heaviness. I give you my garment of praise. But this transaction requires your active participation. You must close the door on the enemy's lies once and for all. I want you to pray this prayer with me. You can speak it aloud if you are alone, or whisper it in your heart, but let every word resonate with the full weight of your soul. Say this, Abba Father, I am here. I surrender. I am tired of fighting with my own strength. I repent for partnering with fear. I repent for agreeing with the lies of the enemy that said I was forgotten. Today I break every agreement with lack, sickness, and defeat. I accept your report. I accept your timeline. I open my heart to receive the 7 days of miracles you have promised. I declare that I am your child, and I am stepping into my season of overflow. My past is erased. My future is secured. I am ready. Now, my child, we must seal this prophecy. In the ancient days, a king would seal a decree with his signet ring into wax. Once sealed, no man could reverse it. Today, your faith is the ring, and your action is the wax. The enemy will try to come immediately after this message to steal the seed I have sown. He will bring a distraction, a bad report, or a sudden fear to make you doubt what you have just heard. You must put a lock on this word so he cannot touch it. I call upon you now to make a public declaration of your reception. By writing this down, you are driving a stake into the ground. You are creating a memorial stone that says, "On this day, God spoke and I believed." I want you to go to the comments section right now. Do not delay. Type these words, "I receive my breakthrough." By typing this, you are telling the physical world and the spiritual world that the transaction is complete. You are signing your name on the delivery receipt of heaven. If you believe I am the God who makes a way, type, "I receive my breakthrough." If you believe your financial freedom is here, type it. If you believe your family is being restored, type it. Let the comments section be a scroll of the faithful. Do not let shame hold you back. Do not let laziness stop you. This small act of obedience is the key that turns the ignition of the miracle engine. And to those who have felt the fire of the Holy Spirit during this message, do not let this connection fade. This channel is a watering hole for your spirit. If you have not yet joined this family, I invite you one last time, subscribe now. Press the like button as a final amen to this prayer. By doing so, you are positioning yourself under a continuous flow of prophetic covering. You are ensuring that when I speak again, you will be there to hear it. My precious one, the door is open. The way is made. The chains are broken. But listen closely, for I must leave you with a warning and a promise. I have opened the door of blessing for you, but there is a specific way you must walk through it to ensure you do not lose what you are about to gain. Many have received the blessing, but lost it because they did not know how to steward the increase. There is a secret key to sustaining this breakthrough, a hidden spiritual principle that will ensure your enemies can never rob you again. I cannot reveal it to you in this moment, for your spirit is already full. But tomorrow I will return. I will reveal to you the secret key to locking in your victory forever. Watch for me. Wait for me. Do not miss the next message, for it will be the instruction manual for your new life. Go now in peace. Walk with your head high. You are not who you used to be. You are the head and not the tail. You are victorious. I love you with an everlasting love. It is done.